Hey guys, Dingo here. How the bloody hell are you? Ready for Clash? Let's dive in. Alright, insane value team. I just finished knocking over a clan in a grand total of 7 strikes at Capital Peak level 4. So they've got Balloon Lagoon, they've got the Barbarian Camp, they've got the Wizard Valley, and of course the Capital Peak. 7 strikes to beat all 4. And I'm going to show you the replays and how I went about it. So let's jump across to the clan, which is my private little playground. What account am I up to on that one? I believe there. Alright, jump back. So here we are on one of my little baby Town Hall 7s, and he's had a bit of a go. He's ducked in there and had a play, and he's done the one strike to finish off I do believe the first Balloon Lagoon in the next raid I'm doing, and that has gotten the golden sword there, as you can see. So let's jump over to the replays though. So like I said, we Enigma crew, 7 strikes to defeat them. So why don't we dive in, have a look how I went about it. So if you've been watching the series, you'll see last weekend I did a episode on Balloon Lagoon, beating it in 1 strike. And admittedly, I didn't do it live. I showed a replay of it, but I did not do it live. I did have a bit of a foobar on that. But again, we've knocked this guy over in 1 strike. And to be honest, it's relatively developed. So to get it in 1, I was pretty happy, I've got to be honest. So let's dive in and have a look how I go about it. So again, Barbarian up the top there, Battle Ram in, Giants in. This first Barbarian, he'll come around and trigger a bomb on the side there. We've got the heal spell down to keep all the Giants nice and healthy early. Another Barb in to support. And I'm slowly sprinkling these troops in. I'm trying to really be reserved in my troop deployment. I know that those Giants are going to be pretty safe while they're under that hill, but I'm going to keep sprinkling in. And as you can see, this cannon out here to the right is just doing a little damage to our troops. So I decided to put the archers a bit higher so they'll stay out of range of that cannon. Now these Giants, they will bring this Stone Slammer down before it can strike them twice. So I know that. Boom, gone. Now that's one of the problems with not adjusting your base much, guys, is people like me that, or pretty much anyone really that's been playing and hitting this level for a while, going to know where everything is. So if you don't move some things, I can pretty much tailor my attack with the intent of taking out certain traps and so forth. So again, in I come with some archers early because I want to get damage in to try and protect the health on these Giants that are moving through. I want them to be healthy for this final encounter. And as you can see, I've lost the barbs, but those archers did exactly what I hoped. They brought this Stone Slammer down quickly. And now I'm going to drop a barb in just ahead of these archers, just to try and distract the defenses for a moment. And my idea is that the Giants will at this point somehow catch up. Now watch this archer, this is so cool. I'm getting out of the shot. This archer is a freaking ninja team. She's hiding behind this tree. You wouldn't even know she's there. She's got ninja skills times 1000, I tell you. Let her come in. She's a killer. She's got Eye of the Tiger, this archer. But wait, oh no, she's gonna get destroyed. Boom! No, she's still there, team. Look at her go. That is what I call Killer Instinct Archer. and look, the support she gives makes a difference in that Giant bringing that down. And we can step through this last wall. And again, we've done it in 1 strike, team. This is awesome. Alright, and unfortunately she does step through and hit a bomb, and boom, she does perish. But hey, what an effort from that archer. Now we'll jump back to the map. So again, it's just tailoring the attack and being, I guess, yeah, just being really calculated about how you use your troops. So here we go, Wizard Valley in 2. Let's jump into that replay. But before we do, let's check out my little mate here. If you're enjoying what we're doing, then hit the old like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell, team. And then it should get more people seeing our videos, and the more that see it, the more I'm going to want to do these videos. So, you know, it does inspire me, it gives me a little more incentive to do content. And look, I hope you're enjoying what we're doing, because it's a fun journey learning all about this new content in Clash. Look, I think it's receiving mixed views. You know, people in my clans either love it or hate it, but everyone's sort of in there doing their part, so that's really cool. You know, there's plenty that call it crap world number 2. I love it. I see the potential. The bases we're going to be able to design moving forward, wow, there's going to be some cool stuff, team. Once you work with the terrain and so forth, like, I haven't even seen all the bases. You know, it's just exciting times ahead in my opinion. So look, let's move ahead. We'll have a look at this replay. Again, this is a base that is pretty default, so I know I can do it in 2 if I play it right. I haven't figured out how to take this much damage down in 1 strike, so let's have a look how I go about it though. So when it's default like this, I know there's probably going to be a giant bomb here, and I know my little battle ram will get through that and open that wall, and then I'm going to put a heal down, and that's going to protect my giants early, because this cannon cart's going to give us some real trouble. I've said it in my previous videos, cannon carts and giants, any of those actively defending troops on the base are just nightmarish for your giants, because the giants don't defend themselves against it. Alright, hey Siege, great to see you here, mate. Awesome. Yeah, I agree, lots of potential in this update. I think we just need to be patient. Again, I'm doing this clan capital on my own in my private clan. If you've been watching the videos, you would know that already. We're doing 22 accounts over here of mine, and we're just pouring in all of that capital gold, and we're basically learning as we're going. Sorry, I'm talking too much and not describing what I'm doing here, but as you can see, look, we've walked through the first half of the base pretty easily. I'm going to send in a little extra support in from the top side, just to act as a bit of a distraction, and just in the hope that these giants will get in a little further with that support. And as you can see, I know there's going to be bombs over in this area. Again, that's the default layout, so there'll be a giant bomb and a couple of little bombs that I'll have to deal with in the next attack. But again, that's 70+%. We're not far from getting it all, but maybe I need to tweak the army a little and see if we can push that a little further in, but I just don't think we've got the strike power to do it in 1 yet. But hey, we'll keep trying, that's for sure. Oops, sorry about that, team. I was meant to hit next replay, my bad. We'll just jump over that way. Alright, and it's not that exciting to watch, but we'll watch it in double speed. There you go. So we're going to go in under heal. I'm going to try and trigger some bombs with those battle rams. Sorry. And yeah, just swarming the troops in at this stage. There's those other 2 bombs I mentioned earlier. And it really is just a clean up attack. Alright, so that's good old Wiz Valley down in 2, team. So let's jump over. We'll go to Barb Camp. Now this one, I'm a little proud of, team. What can I say? I really did look at the base and break it down before I attacked. And to get it in 2, very pleased. So let's look what I did. So I'll pause it for a moment. Now, I don't generally use air troops in this mode of the game yet. I just don't feel like they're that strong. I'm not that great with air either. But I saw potential in this one, because I figure, again, I just mentioned it, these giants are going to cause me trouble. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, okay, what shoots in the air? Because I'm not seeing a lot up in this area around these guys. There's only really that. And then there's a lot of open space. And of course you got these couple of guys here. So I'm thinking, well, if I can push my way in through here, get my giants moving through there, I could potentially get some really good value from some minions. So let's see how I went about that. We'll hit the play button. Alright, so I've got a barb in, just open up. I'm trying not to get lured to the right where those giants are. I want to go straight through here. And as soon as that goes down, I'm going to start a little battle ram through and another battle ram through, because we just want to get through there nice and quickly. In with the giants. And we're going to try and save that heal for a little while, because we want to get a bit of value out of that. Hot tip, use your heal sparingly. It's the only one you got for that hit, and you want to try and maximize the benefits of it, and especially when you go on a giant heavy army as I do here. So I've sent a couple of barbs to get that air defense down there, well, that spear thrower, and some archers into support. I probably could have held those archers back, to be honest, because this is where I can bring in the minions, as you see. So while they're doing damage on those giants, I'm going to move through under heal, and I'm hoping my archers can do some damage on these other giants that are causing us some grief. So they're shooting them in the backside at the moment, and as you can see, there goes those giants, and those minions will get value after that. Now the archers unfortunately get a little distracted for a moment, and then they go, nah, maybe we'll keep shooting these giants in the air. So they move back in, so that's good for me. So then I move some troops down south here, I believe. I think I dropped some archers in very soon. Yep, here come the archers. And then I use my remaining minions to take this cannon out so my archers can get a little more value as well. And as you can see, like I said, these minions up top, they're just going off. They are getting so much value because nothing there. There's no balloons or anything like that that are going to pop up and kill them. So it's just free kill time for those. Unfortunately, that spear thrower could reach my minions here. I was really hoping to get that bomb tower, so that was a little unlucky. But besides that, look at the value team. Like, come on. First strike and we're 60+% 2-starring. And that's because we took the time to analyze the base a little before we just went charging in. And I've said it time and time again, and I'm going to keep saying it. Don't just dump your troops in. Take your time. Plan your deployment. As the base opens up, as the deployment areas open up, so many more options will come to you. So having some troops in your queue is really handy. Now, as you can see, this is just a clean up hit. The biggest threat is right in this ring, so hence I dropped the hill right there. It's going to keep my giants nice and safe while they work through the hardest defenses that are remaining. And that was unfortunate. Those archers bit the dust instantly on the giant bomb. And you've got to allow for these things, team, because these things those giant bombs just vaporize troops. And then in with some barbs up top. I'm going to drop some archers in behind this poor guy. He don't even know who's shooting him in the ass. He's gone. He's done. Bye bye. Alright, and that is Barbarian Camp down in 2 teams. So we're killing it at this stage. So I got to admit, I was like, wow, this is going really well at the time. And I thought, usually it's, if you're doing well, you'll get the capital peak in 3 generally. But we managed it in 2 teams, hence 7 attacks. So let's have a look at what these guys had for me. So it was an unusual base, not one I've seen before. And to be honest, it's not a good one because it went down pretty easy. My idea was to come around this side of the base, taking out these threats, and then enter into here to try and set up for the second strike. And the second striker would just follow on in this area whilst pushing through and finish over here with these guys. So let's have a look how I broke this one down, team. Alright, so we've got a little barb running out to the side here. This is pretty much my standard army, give or take a giant and add a couple more barbarians. But otherwise, that's pretty much what I use as my opening strike on the clan capitals. So we're moving in here, we're getting closer and closer to the threats. So we're going to pop this first wall because I want my giants to get in there and take that bomb tower down as quickly as possible. Here they come. I just thrown in the extra barb to make sure that little clan hut goes down as well. Alright, now I don't believe I break open the next wall. I think I take the mortar down with ranged units like archers in a moment, if I recall correctly. So I was a bit worried moving through here, so I think I used the heal as well. Yeah, there it is. And I sort of feel good that I did that because I've got a fair bit of damage raining on those giants. And while they're keeping the mortar distracted, archers take hit out, which is awesome. There goes the hidden Tesla. We've now got one of the wizard towers. And as you can see, our approach onto the capital is opening up quite nicely. I probably would have liked to use that heal closer to the capital so I could get some benefit out of the next attack. But sometimes you just gotta go with what's happening at the time. Alright, so we're moving in alright. I've sent in the last battle ram to open up a wall. Picks up a bomb at the same time, so a little extra value. And these giants are going to continue to move to the north. I had hoped to get them in towards the base at this stage. But all in all, look, it sort of works to my benefit because it does clear a wider entry point for my second strike. So as you can see, these archers and other little troops are just clearing up a few more of these huts. And we'll speed this up because they're pretty much done now. So we are set up for our second attack. So that's where we step away and we look at what's remaining in the base and we think to ourselves, right, how do we bring that down? And I'll just pause it and show you what army I did go with. So I've brought in a couple of super wizards. Now there's only two, so I'm going to use them sparingly because they're very squishy. But I just want some of that chain lightning effect through these buildings. I figure that's going to help me win this in one more strike. So let's have a look at how I go about that, guys. So I'm going to open up by just bringing this wizard tower down. Generally a single barbarian can pretty much do it. And I thought, nah, I'll get it with these guys. And how unlucky is the timing on that? Boom, they got annihilated. So it's still standing. I think, alright, that's cool. Let's open up over here, get our giants in. And that didn't open. Wow, we're feeling like we're in trouble, but no. Couple more giants. Archers in to pick off this cannon. We've got a barb coming in and our first super whiz. Now he gets hit by a bomb, not that big a deal. He survives the little bomb. And now he's going to move in and start working on this capital. And look at the little chain lightning. Awesome, great effect. Unfortunately, this second one I dropped within range of the spear thrower, so I get pretty much no value out of that guy. But that's fine. We send some archers in to pick that spear thrower up. And we've still got two lots of troops to deploy. We've got a barb and we've got a set of archers. And we're saving them for the very back of this base. We're trying to get that little extra value, team. So I'm thinking archers on the bomb tower when I get the right area opened up. And I'm just going to send this barbarian into the back of that to try and redirect my giants. He shoots right across to start targeting those huts. Now those giants are going to go straight for the exposed defense. Got a few little troops over here still just trying to do a little bit of cleanup. And I'm still waiting on these archers. I'm not quite ready to deploy them. I want them to get that bomb tower without being hit. And here they come. Now just as the archers are about to get killed, the giants step into range. And boom, archers have it. Lovely. And then they're just going to work on these last couple of defenses. And this base is smacked in 2. So there you go, team. We have done it. Demonstrated all 4 bases in 7 strikes. So if you can do that, my friends, you're getting insane value, as you've been seeing here. So look, it's I've said it every week so far. This is our 5th week in on this new content, and I say it every time. It's all about maximizing your value when you do these strikes, team, because that's where the big loot is. Like, look at this. That was the account that did most of that damage, was Dingo 24. 13,000 for the 6 strikes. At this level, that's massive loot, I can promise you that. And look, let's look at our defenses, you know. 18 and 18. You know, these guys are not getting the value they need. The old new comp guys, they got me in 12. They did pretty well. And then we're back to 14 on Summit there. Whereas, you know, my worst is an 11. And I've got a 7, a 9 and a 10. So I can guarantee you I'm going to get good rewards at the end of this weekend. And you know, we'll get a little more progress in our bases. We've nearly unlocked everything at this level, so then it's just a matter of I guess leveling some more items up. We're just unlocking this barracks at the moment, and I think that's about it, team. So that's not bad. Week 5, I've only just started. Out of my 22 attacks, I've got, how many accounts have I used up so far? So 6 have finished, so we've got 16 full accounts and 2 of those. So 14 accounts that haven't struck at all. I got a lot of loot coming my way, so sweet. We're going to develop some of that base. I tell you what, as a treat, what I'm going to do to finish this video is I'm going to share my bases. So I know there's no way of doing links or anything, but take some screenshots of these bases. They're doing me well, they're creative, and look, maybe they'll do you good too. So I've got Balloon Lagoon here, as you saw just before. Just zoom out so you can see it all in one shot, team. It's doing pretty well. It's holding up, it's taking a few attacks to beat, so yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. Bit of fun. These are all my designs, by the way, team. Just things I've made up. My Wizard Valley, again, it's different. It throws people off. It's all about being a bit different, team. Don't do the same thing everyone else is doing. I say as I tell you to copy my base. Yeah, that's stupid. But anyway, look, mix it up. Use these as ideas for yourself even, you know. Just don't... Everyone else is just throwing everything in this middle teardrop. Like, seriously, guys, there's an entire map here. Use it. I know a lot of it's shut off because we haven't unlocked it yet, but be a little creative, team. It's a lot of fun. Use the terrain to your advantage. All right, let's have a look over at my barb camp. This one I just did today. Didn't feel like the other one was performing as well as I'd hoped, so look, I'll be honest, I don't even know how this one defends yet, but I think it'll do okay. Again, my design straight up, I just put it together today sitting on the lounge, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it does. So yeah, welcome to screenshot that one as well, team. And finally, look at this thing. I literally just built this, and I think it's going to be funny as shit to watch people try and attack it. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping that the fact that all this heat's just burning down on troops deploying. I've opened this little section, so if they drop giants, they should get pulled in this direction, and then they'll get hammered by a little bit of heat. Should be a lot of fun. Look, people may crack it in 2 strikes. Maybe they will. I don't know. They're certainly not going to get it in 1. And for the sake of... I think people panic under pressure, quite frankly. Thanks, CJ, I appreciate that. It's felt like a pretty decent stream. Yeah, people panic under the heat of pressure, so look, I'll share with you if I get some cracking replays. I'll share them just for laughs, shits and giggles, as we like to say. And yeah, maybe that'll be a bit of fun too. So anyway, look, this has been great sharing this with you, team, and I can't wait to do it again on the next stream. Until then, Please take care and stay safe. Right, see you next time, guys.